What is up, everybody? Welcome to Shelled Outdoors. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Brad. We do all kinds of hunting videos, fishing, gun videos, reviews, Amazon, eBay. We do all kinds of stuff. So if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button. Of course, help us grow a little bit. And make sure you comment below, what is your favorite EDC? Everyday carry. If you don't carry a gun right now, or if you don't have one yet, what do you think is the best EDC? What do you think of this video and this gun? That gets us right into the video. Let's go. I realized I have been carrying the same gun for a decade. I bought my Springfield XDM 3.8 compact 10 years ago, somewhere in about March of 2011. It is now August of 2021, and I just realized, I didn't even think about it. I was like, man, I've been carrying the same gun for 10 years. Why have I not made a video about it? Is there any 10-year reviews on EDCs on YouTube? I don't know, but this has got to be made. This video's got to be made. This is indeed my Springfield XDM 9mm 3.8 compact. I have been carrying this sucker since I was of legal drinking age. Now, those of you who know me know I don't drink, but this gun, as you can see, it is empty. I'm gonna wave it all around because I just play with guns a lot. This gun has been outstanding for me. So let's go all the way back to 2011. I was carrying a very cheap handgun for protection. I lived in a terrible part of Indianapolis, and I thought, well, what is more important than my safety and my wife's safety, right? And I lived in a trailer park. We didn't have a lot of money. We were both still in college. So this was a big investment. This was $600 back in the day. Came like in a case with a long mag, a short mag, a speed loader, a holster, and a mag holster, and I think a cleaning kit. So for those of you who have looked into these, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I paid about $600. I was 21 years old, and at the time I felt like this was the best pistol for me. Reasons why I bought it in the first place. The short magazine. See how short that is? My pinky don't even go over the bottom. This still holds 13 rounds. It also came with a 19-round magazine, so I could get lots of pew-pews if I wanted to. So I felt like for those reasons, a 13 plus one in a subcompact pistol I felt like was a big deal. I really want to have as much firepower as I might need, right? The more the better. You never know what you're gonna need. So if we're carrying a gun because of an unknown threat that might happen to us at an unknown time, we also don't know how many rounds we're gonna shoot. So 13 plus one, 19 plus one if you want the big mag in there. So that was the number one reason. I also liked a couple of features. So I kind of like the grip safety. It does have a grip safety, and it's never bothered me one bit when I do dry fire practice, holster practice, range practice, anything I do, the grip has never made a difference for me. So I liked it. I thought that was kind of nice to have. It also has 3 other safety features. Drop safety, the indicator, so we know we're empty. See the indicator right there? So with that, you can see when the gun is cocked. Now, there's also one right here that you won't see up because I don't have a round in the chamber, but if I had a round in the chamber, you would see this little lever go up. So I liked all those little safety features. Plus, see how the spring rod or the guide rod, whatever you want to call it, see how it sticks out a little bit and it has like a little plate on the front? Now, I don't know if this is how it was designed, but I was told that is so. So look, everybody can see that it's empty. I was told that if you have to contact shot somebody, that will not take your gun out of battery. Does that make sense? So if I stick this right to somebody's chest, if somebody's right up in my face and I put it to their chest, it's not gonna push the slide back. See how you put a little bit of pressure on that slide, your gun is out of battery. But if I do this, good to go. We can still fire a round with the gun up against a soft target or a hard target because of that plate. So I really liked that. I thought that was a really good idea. It also has a really aggressive grip and serrated edges, and I just thought this was the gun to have. Now, having said that, some of you guys know what I do for a living, and I do carry a gun every day at work. I carry a gun every day regardless. You will never find me without a gun. Even at the gym, my gun is in my backpack, which stays with me at all times. But I do carry some other firearms. I do carry a Glock 17 when I am working. So here's my Glock unloaded so everybody can be happy. This is my Glock 17. I carry this for work, if that's what we want to call it. I shoot a lot. I shoot several thousand rounds a year easily, a lot on my own dime. But, you know, I'm not gonna put this Glock with the light on my person all the time. It's just not as small. If you look at these two guns, let's drop them. If you look at these two guns, you can see the XDM is a lot more concealable, a lot shorter. It's just now, like, width is probably pretty similar, but it's just a smaller gun. So yes, I carry this every day for work, on duty, and I carry 85 rounds on me because I like a lot of rounds. I have 21 round mags for this puppy. 21 round mags plus one in the chamber, so I have 85 rounds on me at all times. But when I'm off duty, I can have a 19 round mag in my pocket and a 13 round mag in this gun and one in the chamber. That's still a lot of rounds for a strictly protective detail, I guess you could say. Now, if something happens and I need to take action, I would. But a 13 and a 19 round mag is pretty nice, and it's more concealable than this. Now, sometimes I go running. Now, when I'm running, I would really like a Hellcat. I actually had 2 Springfield Hellcats and I sold them both, but I also have a Glock 43. Now, as you can see, the Glock 43 is not much smaller than this, but this only holds 6+1. So it's even smaller. Now it is a little bit more narrow. So if I was gonna go jogging, sometimes this is what I take. If I was gonna run, and I don't run often, trust me, but if I was gonna run, the Glock is not a bad choice. But my XDM still ain't that bad, and they're not much different in weight. The XDM's a little bit heavier. Now you will see a lot of wear and tear on this puppy. That is because when I first started carrying this gun, I didn't really know what I was doing besides just trying to protect myself. I had a Black Hawk holster and an Uncle Mike's soft holster inside the waistband. Didn't really know what I was doing, and I think that Kydex of that Black Hawk really wore down my slide. But now, what I have is a Tolster, Kydex holster. I got it on Amazon. I think it was like 70 bucks, and it's worked for me for about 3 years. So it sits in there just like this. It ain't coming out of there. It's just straight retention, and it works really well. And that goes inside the waistband. I guess I could carry appendix if I wanted to, but I still go for the hip, the side of my hip. I haven't really got into appendix. My brother has. I don't know if it's for me yet. But the Tolster holster, you can check them out at Tolster.com, but I have like the blue carbon fiber, so it's just kind of cool, right? Obviously, this is kind of a 10-year review. In 10 years of firing this gun, I do believe this might be one of the most accurate handguns I've ever had, even at a 3.8 compact size. I have owned a SIG 1911 Target SS, a well over $1,000 gun with extras on it, and that gun was extremely accurate, but it seized up on me. This has never done that. I have shot this out to 100 yards offhand, and I'm not a professional. I'm sure there's people who can shoot this. I bet there's people who can shoot 5-inch groups at 50, 75 yards with this thing and wouldn't have any issue at all. The sights are actually a little bit better than Glock. Now, it's gonna be hard to explain this, but when I look down the sights of my Glock, there's a lot of light. If this is the front post sight, right? On my Glock, there's light on both sides, quite a bit of light. And sometimes it's hard to get that thing centered in there, and I shoot perfect scores on my state qualifications. But with the XDM, when I'm looking down the sight, the sights are just perfectly sized that only a little bit of light is on each side. So when I'm looking down the sights of this gun, I don't know if I can get that. When I'm looking down the sights of this gun, the sights line up so perfect, and I know I'm on because there's just a little bit of light on each side of my front sight. And if you're new to handgun shooting, that's where you need to be focused, is your front sight. Now, having said all of these things, let me turn the brightness down just a tad. Having said all of these things, I am not a professional. I do shoot a lot of guns just by the nature of my job and just because I love guns. I shoot a lot. But I'm not Casey Asubio. I'm not Mike Seeklander. I am not a professional shooter. So if I've said anything in this video that you don't like, comment below. Just let me know. Be like, dude, you're an idiot. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm fine with that. But in my opinion, the Springfield XDM is possibly the best EDC out there. Now, what is the best EDC? Whatever you like. Whatever you want to hold in your hand in my opinion, is the best EDC out there. Now, there's a few exceptions, you know, if you're pulling out some certain brands or certain guns that just don't work well, or maybe it's too big or too small for you, that might not be best. But whatever you're the most comfortable with and whatever you can operate proficiently, that's the best EDC for you. For me, I think the Springfield XDM is the juice. If you like this video, comment below, make sure you click the subscribe button. If you want to see an actual shooting review of this gun, if you want to see some accuracy tests, if you want to see some draws or whatever you want to see, let me know. I can't believe I've owned this for over 10 years and I've never shown you guys. I don't think I've even ever posted on social media about this gun, but it's literally with me every single day. It already went to CrossFit with me this morning. It went to cryotherapy. It went to the bank. It went to lunch. I can't even think about how many miles this gun has traveled with me. It just went to Tennessee with me. It went to Tennessee twice this year already. This gun's been to Tennessee twice, Wisconsin. This gun's been all over the place. So thank you so much for being here. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.